Hey guys, and welcome to part 8 of the Resident Evil 4 playthrough, and welcome to my least favourite area of the entire game.
This part can kiss my ass, especially on professional.
This takes a while, and the fact you have to protect Ashley as well.
I thought we just started the area and Ashley's already gotten hit.
Because there's crossbow fires up on the roof. Not to mention there's shields, and there's a leader there too.
All we need is a chainsaw gun.
Come on Ashley, move! Right, the first thing you want to do is go to the bottom floor, so that way you can protect yourself against these Ganados for now.
Yeah, because when you go for a doorway, all the Ganados have to come through the door.
Suplex!
I love that.
Right, get yourself and Ashley into this room because there's two switches here. You have to get Ashley to stand on one while you stand on the other. This will activate a crank that you have to go back up into the first floor to activate some stairs.
Yeah.
But this is going to take a while because you saw just right there how many enemies they throw at you in this section.
The only danger about protecting yourself in this room is that some of the Ganados can jump down through a gap in the ceiling in that room.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought this was like the only way they can get in was through the door.
There is a gap in the ceiling, I believe, where they will jump down.
But at the same time, I did not know that during this recording, I did not know if I went too far, Ashley could get captured, so I was being paranoid at this bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, some games would just have an automatic insta-game over or something if you went too far from someone.
Yeah, I was being paranoid.
This game doesn't do that, thankfully.
I didn't know at the time. I like how they don't bother when they're on the ground. They think they need to have a wee snap for about 5 minutes before they get up. And the fact that when you go back the door closes. Yeah, the door closes itself. Oh shit.
Oh, type B.
But this close, no thank you.
It does need a bit of time to start the instant kill attack, so you do have a little bit of leeway to get away in time.
I'm gonna get grabbed. Or swiped. And Ashley's still in the room.
Yeah.
I need to get my girl!
Ashley, protect me! Oh wait, it's the other way around.
And I like it. Yeah, they don't even push the door opens itself.
Watch it doesn't grab you again like that Kaizo shit.
It's like, are you gonna go down there, bro? See what I mean? They go around in circles. Oh great, more shields.
Yeah, this is pretty much a gauntlet, folks.
Yeah. But still, you would think, oh, this guy's got shotguns. That way, I'm gonna bring a wooden shield.
Yeah, but he's almost out of ammo, so time to improvise.
This bit took a while, because again, I didn't have a lot of ammunition with me at this time, and it's a gauntlet.
You'll need the rifle later as well.
I wonder if someone's there. The weapon is clipping through the door.
He's just knocking on the door.
Hello!
I wonder if... No, I think the chainsaw Ganados just swiped the door open.
Oh, I kicked him in the balls with the door. How about that?
Critical kick. Awesome.
Or is it? No, it's not a critical kick. It's a Chuck Norris kick. Right.
If it was, he would disappear entirely. There wouldn't be a body.
Right, there's still those two firing crossbows up on the top.
You hear the bolts.
The best weapon to take out a windshield? Shotgun.
Or...
Ashley!
This isn't going well.
Oh, for fuck's
Now
sake.
you have to go in.
Yeah, if the enemies get to a door, it's instant game over.
Yeah, the game will cut to Ashley being carried out of the doorway by a Ganado, and that's instant game over.
Right, come on Ashley, you've been a bad girl. No cookies for you.
The Ganados have to reach the door that you first came into the area and where you got the loading screen from.
Right, I'm leaving Ashley in the corner with a dunce. I would have loved it if Leon was disappointed in him and he bring out that Tom and Jerry dunce hat and put it on Ashley's head and made her sit in the corner.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, that guy has strong heads. Yeah, that's a good tactic when there's enemies next to the door. Just kick the door.
You have invincibility frames while you're kicking the door down.
There's also these types of Ganados where they have these metal heads where they cannot be shot. You cannot shoot them in the head when they've got this mask on.
Only the Magnum can penetrate that. And even then, why would you use the Magnum on just a regular enemy?
Suplex.
That has a, I believe, 30% chance of being a critical.
Yeah, it's much satisfying when you do the suplex and it crashes their head down.
And the critical does apply to the Ganados wearing the iron helmets as well, so... Oh.
Ow!
I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the
head. No, that was an arrow to the head. Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake. Where the fuck are
Original
these?
meme is to the knee. But yeah, these guys are really annoying, especially in the mercenaries.
And that's me down to my last healing item again.
Oh, pressure's on.
Suplex. Motherfucker suplexed Ganado. At this point, I'm using this tactic as best I can to save ammunition.
Yeah, we're still not done with this area.
No, I think this area is going to be this entire part. Because this is just a gauntlet.
It's a long part.
Whoa,
oh boy.
No.
Yeah, he probably jumped in through the... What? How did you...
Ashley crouched down and I missed her hip.
You can actually still hit her with a knife. I've never seen that. I've heard about it, but I'd never actually seen it pulled off. Nicely done.
Well, that was unintentional, I swear. Sorry, Ashley. I didn't mean to be that. Here, have a green herb. I'm sorry. Or if it was a yellow herb, eat them, bitch. They're good for you.
Can't eat the yellows on your own. You have to combine them with greens.
No, it's based on an image I saw on DeviantArt where it was Japanese anime style art of Leon furiously shoving the yellow herb down Ashley's mouth.
Like all those meme pictures.
Aye.
One of my favorites is it's a picture of Leon and Jill. Jill's on the bottom, I believe, and she's like, right, I have 10 handgun bullets and 2 shotgun shells, and she's worried about her ammo. And Leon is on the top, looking all derpy, all happy about the ammo he's getting from the Ganados. Jesus Christ, man!
What?
That was almost game over!
What is it? Is it always that door?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was just any door that they went to.
How many times are you gonna cheat death in this playthrough?
We'll see. Or let's just say it's not cheating death, it's just getting lucky. Them two up there, though,
yeah,
they're fucking annoying.
The exclusive upgrade for the riot gun lets it deal the same amount of damage it would deal at any distance.
But see, you can understand why I'm being pressured, because I've got guys behind me, Ashley to protect, and then the crossbows firing at me at the same time.
Doesn't help when the shotgun doesn't crackle them either.
The only way to avoid getting shot by those arrows is to constantly move, but not when you're standing still. Time to bring the ultimate weapon out for the...
The only weapon you really have a penny amount of ammo for.
Yeah, aye. Plus it's good to take it... Right, there's one of them down. Where's the other bastard? There he is. Done. Now it's less of a struggle now. Don't you love it when you get a headshot with the weakest weapon?
Yeah.
It shows that they're weak
It's
too.
even funnier when you get a headshot and they just run around for a little bit without a head.
Antiques Roadshow summed up like this. Blah blah blah, I don't care about the history, it's just how much is it?
Sell this, buy this, that's it.
It's like, I don't care, just give me my money. Give me my money.
Yeah.
Give me it!
I can see the appeal in the show, but it's not for me.
Aye, my father's obsessed with that and I'm telling him, waste of money, I don't care what the history is, just tell me how much it is. That's all they really care about actually in the end. Right, who will I get to operate? I'll get Ashley to operate the crank. Because with Ashley you can at least protect her because Morganers will come in. But if you operate the crank, you put yourself in a dead zone until you get hit or Ashley gets grabbed.
Yeah, you get left wide open. What? He was sliding there.
Yeah, sliding in place, I like that. Dancing on ice with Ganados.
We're not even on ice.
Well, it looked like it. Like if he walked on ice and then he slid on it. Oh, this part.
If your adaptive difficulty level is high enough on normal, there will be a bunch of scythe wielders running down that pathway where the bridge goes down.
Ugh.
And you'll see them in the cutscene running towards you.
As if the game wasn't hard enough.
Yeah. Professional mode is no cakewalk, it's really difficult.
Oh, don't tell me professional mode, everything kills you in one hit.
They just deal obscenely high amounts of damage.
Thank fuck. Resident Evil 5's professional mode was ridiculous.
Yeah, you literally get hit once by anything. The real problem with professional in RE5 was the damage output, according to the strategy guide, was multiplied by 10, and the dying status...
Look, there's a crank over there.
And the dying status gauge only runs for like 2 seconds, and then you just die.
Right, for this point, folks, there's 2 cranks that will activate a bridge on this water here. Only you need to piggyback Ashley on the top platform, so she can get the cranks. But you have to protect her.
Yeah, you'll want to save a rifle for this part.
Yep. But you can delay the Ganados by shooting them in the head, causing them to fall.
You'll also be getting bombarded with other Ganados down here as well.
Absolutely.
Aren't you a little old for a piggyback?
Well, it's too. I'm guessing her height is like 5'4" or something like that. So she probably would be able to climb it. I would, because I'm only 6'3". I'm a fucking giant. So see what I mean, folks? This is where they start stalking her.
Oh boy. What? He walked right through that.
Yeah, he was clipping through that. Well, I just feel like I'm gonna shuffle my feet on the carpet a bit.
Shuffle,
Shuffle, shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling, shuffling. Where was he going? He's like, I'm going to get you.
Maybe he wanted to take a swim in the water.
Why would he want to do that when I'm already when his? I'm guessing because the parasite reacts to the controller like a robot would to a master. It's saying, "Oh, you must get the girl." At least these Ganados don't run towards Ashley; they slowly walk towards her.
Yeah, I think on higher...
Ow!
I think higher difficulties, the Ganados will run towards you more often than not.
Right, that's one bridge. Good job, Ashley. Now go and get the other.
Any day now, I'm dying here.
That's weird, actually, when you think about it. If you just take one green herb on its own, it heals more than, say, if you just combined it with a yellow. It's like, what? Does the yellow not only increase the health bar, but decreases the amount you receive? Oh, come on, Ashley. You should have kicked him in the head there. It's like, that could have been a good move. They actually programmed Ashley with melee moves. Like, you saw there, shoot him in the knee, and then she can go up and give it a blow to the head.
I don't know if it's possible, but I think it is possible for Ashley to do a melee move. I don't know if it's just like some bullshit someone was putting online or
Well,
that.
knowing Ashley, the melee move would probably be a Peggy Mitchell bitch slap.
From what I hear, it might be a suplex. I don't know, but
I don't think Ashley's that athletic.
yeah, what you need to do apparently is you have to cause a knee stun on a Ganado. We'll have to control Ashley later on, but
Wow, great enemy choice there. Spawned an enemy on the opposite side of the bridge when Ashley's on one end, and he walks.
But apparently, if this isn't complete bullshit, what you do when you play as Ashley, you push the door into a Ganado, and if they get a knee stun, you might be able to do a melee. That's if that's true.
There's no need for it to scream. I'm right here, and you seriously can't jump down that? I have to bloody catch you.
I think it's even worse when there's a ladder there. Like, what's stopping you from climbing down the ladder?
Unless she knows that the only prompt that she gets on her side is to push the ladder down. Come on, Ashley.
Oh, don't shoot! Can you imagine if you accidentally shot her here and you had to do that all over again?
I would be raging at this point. Right, worst section of the game done. And here we are in the Great Hall.
Yay!
Now there's a merchant in here, but this is also the end of the chapter here.
Welcome to Hogwarts.
Now that blue door over there, what that basically is what's introduced is the merchant's little mini game where you have to shoot cardboard cutouts of Ganados, but also avoid cardboards of Ashley. The more you get, the more points you get, you can unlock bottle caps. Bottle caps are essentially the figurines that you can collect, which show off the character models. But the thing is that you don't go with your own weapons. The merchant will give you a random weapon set, say like a bolt action rifle and a handgun, or just a shotgun, and it'll say target 15 kills, and if you get those 15 kills, here's a bottle cap.
I think it's also dependent on the score you get as well, because I've had a few runs where I didn't get anything even after hitting all of the targets.
And you know, ever since I played Resident Evil 4, I have never bothered with the minigame. Just didn't appeal to me.
If you manage to complete the rows of bottle caps, you will get money, though.
Welcome.
Right, what have you got to date?
Some rare things. What are you selling?
You didn't sell my golden egg, did you?
I ate it.
Is that all?
Is that all? Is that all?
What are you buying?
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Is it...
Yes, I would like a hairspray. As Colin would call it.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Do you know what? Speaking of hairsprays, you know what? Rebecca Chambers, you know, she's and ever since in Resident Evil 1, she was always the medic of the team. It's like, seriously, and then like she has a PhD in doctoring. All she needs to do is just take a first aid spray. Tss, a spray painter can do her job.
Well, Resident Evil 5, she has flame in a bottle somehow for her melee and mercenaries reunion.
Thank you.
And you can tell that those little squares, that's how much you can upgrade with the weapons, folks. When you get the exclusive, the squares will be highlighted in yellow. And the exclusives are usually the most expensive upgrade for the guns.
Yeah, but they give the weapons special abilities or exceedingly high firepower.
Or in the case it was a Chicago typewriter, it costs $1 million to buy, but it's fully upgraded.
Infinite ammo.
And like 10 points of damage per bullet. The most highest damage weapon in the game. And the fact that the rate of fire is ridiculous. Oh, she's having that time of the period again. This is a stupid move though. Ashley, why are you running away from the Guardians trying to protect you?
She's done.
6 squares on the wall. This can't be a trap. Can it? Ah, damn it. What is it with blondes falling for silly, obvious traps?
The worst cliche I think in like horror is people tripping up. You know, they like move backwards and trip up, which gives their chaser enough time to kill them.
What happened? The transmission got cut off.
What happened? The budget ran out. Oh,
How'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any.
We didn't want you to tell everyone spoilers.
What, for Game of Thrones Season 8?
She fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about.
What's your opinion on Salazar as a villain?
Yes. let our
I can't really
miserable
take him
insects out for
seriously.
some exercise,
He's just the
shall
sort
we,
of villain I kind of
Samurai?
laugh at.
Thanks. That should
I'm
keep
convinced that the design of him, they've got him based on Pirates of the Caribbean.
I look forward
Yeah.
to our next encounter in another life.
Right, now we've got to save Ashley again.
I don't get paid enough for this shit.
So we have to cut down through the sewers, which we're gonna...
Sorry.
Right, we're gonna have to cut down through the sewers, and we're going to be introduced to the bug enemies.
Oh, the Navi Staters.
Yes, where they have the ability to turn invisible.
These things can also cause one of the most gruesome death scenes in the game with their grab attack if they kill you with it.
Yeah, basically when they grab you is that they vomit acid on you, but if you're low health, the acid will burn your face and reveals your skull.
You can actually see Leon's skull as he falls to the ground.
Yep. But you can hear them, but they're invisible. The best weapon I use against these bugs, shotgun.
That's another tell as well. Like when the Wiimote icon turns red.
Red, yeah, that's what helps. Because I don't recall if it does that in the console versions.
No, it does. I think the laser does go on them, but it's a bit harder to see because you don't have a circle.
They do have a jump attack, but there is a QT that you can do where you can give them a kick and it'll make them be stunned on the ground.
Also deals a small amount of damage to them.
And I don't know about you, but these bugs can also fly as well, and I believe they have lower HP when they're flying,
If you manage to hit them in the air, they take a lot of damage.
which doesn't make any sense. And yes, the only treasures that these guys drop are gems, either green, red, or blue. And they're really good money on their own, but you'll also get a butterfly lamp, which requires 3 of them. Yeah, that acid, if you're in red and then you get hit by that instant, it's a death, and then it melts the face.
Really nasty death. Oh, are we about to see said death scene?
Nope. You want me to die, don't you?
No. The way you've been cheating death in this playthrough is just insane. Like that near miss with the chainsaw and then the Garrador.
Right, okay, I've got a green one and a red one. We're gonna see a blue one soon. I need all 3 colours, and then I'll be able to get the butterfly lamp.
Not quite yet. Wait, we don't even have said lamp yet.
We'll get it later in the control room. Yeah, I'm psychic.
Just kidding with you, Beagle.
Right, here is a gel cell, and here they come.
Sometimes they'll spit acid at you from a set range on the ground as well.
I think they rarely do that. The most of the time they come up close to you, and then they just swipe at you or jump at you.
Yeah. Again, the most dangerous attack is the grab.
But you can also hear the footsteps. Yeah, that kick right there, it causes knockback.
Small damage, but it's the other grab that you really want to worry
And
about.
they can climb walls. This essentially is the prototype or the beta versions of the Reapers in Resident Evil 5. Which the Reapers in RE5 were terrifying because of that one-hit kill.
And you couldn't just blast at them. You had to have their weak points.
And the fact that that was just a mutated cockroach. Don't know what these things are supposed to be. I'm guessing they're just original creations based on Las Plagas. Which, by the way, behind the scenes on Del Lago, I did some research and it turns out that thing was actually based on a frog. There you go, Lee, your worst fear imaginable.
Ribbit. Oh,
Yeah.
he would love Resident Evil 3 then with the Hunter Gammas.
Or he would love Resident Evil 0 with its insta-kill frogs.
I hate those things.
Oh, poor... I'm guessing this man here was a prisoner and then he committed suicide.
Judging by the wound, it was a quick death. I wouldn't say so. Just look at the state of the body.
Right. Now, there's a lever... On the opposite side, there's a flooded gateway, but we need to drain the water, so we need to go up to the control room so we can drain the water, which is right here.
I love how you just ran right past that one novice theater like it was nothing.
And here's the butterfly lamp. And I don't know if this happens yet, but I think these guys can go through doors. I think
I
so.
don't think they can. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
they can.
I think Remake was the first to do that, where the enemies would go through the doors.
Aye, because back then in the classics, it was only Nemesis that went through doors.
And he wasn't actually shown on screen opening the door. He had to be loaded into the area.
Right, combine the green eye with and red eye with and blue eye with the butterfly lamp, and you'll get yourself a complete butterfly lamp. The rarest color is the blue. Green is the most common, while red is the middle in terms of commoness,
Oh,
if there is a word like that.
Rarity.
Yeah, well, blue is the very rare one.
You need to play more Diablo 3. More rarities.
Right, moving on. We've drained the water. More bugs. Hopper! You know they look like mutated grasshoppers actually.
Fuck off, grasshopper.
Oh, another one. Don't you hate that just when you think you're done and then another one pops up just to ruin your day?
It's because you went so far into the area before you killed them. 'Cause they would usually spawn a little bit back.
And I believe they actually have a move where if you're low health they decapitate your head.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's instant kill. They only use that when you're like yellow or red though.
Mm-hmm.
Even then you can counter it with the
With the Kit Kai.
You also lose your head if they just kill you with their claws normally when
Yeah.
you die.
You know, I think they kind of they failed to make these guys really a threat when they say they're invisible, but you can clearly see the character model outlines with even like you see right there. And the glowing eyes as well.
Yeah. They're a bigger threat if you don't have the shotgun, because again, the shotgun knocks them on their ass. That really
That would have decapitated my head if I was in yellow. And best weapon, TMP.
The instant kill decapitation they have to actually jump forwards first, then slash at you for it
Aye,
to kill you. That's just the regular melee slash they do.
Jumping down. Let's kick a iron bar. Just want to make sure there's no treasures here.
Out of the fucking corner.
And there's more. Again, this is one of those horror games where if the music's playing, there's enemies.
And the sound cues as well, because you can hear them going.
And the footsteps as well. Like, it's one of those games where it's beneficial to wear headphones. Yeah, I got him. He was upside down on the roof and I got him and he fell. With a handgun! Too bad it's not your precious Red 9.
Well, now you're the one taunting me.
You have a thing for that Red 9, don't you?
It's awesome. Why do you think Luis is using it?
Ah. Worst trap ever.
Touch these, instant death. Leon gets smacked against the wall and falls to his death.
But still, this is not Resident Evil, if you know what I mean. This is like something out of a Crash Bandicoot game.
It's kind of like some of the traps in Code Veronica, actually.
But still, it's plenty off. It's like it's one of those you're looking and just roll your eyes up like, really? This is my Resident Evil?
Right.
Right, as I destroy these boxes, we'll see you in the next part, folks.
What did the barrels ever do to you?
They were in the way.